My name is Ochoa Donant, and I'm here to continue the discussion on the issue of climate change, greenhouse gases. And this issue of climate change has become a mega issue, a global issue such that every stakeholder has to come on board to say we solve the problem or we adapt, become resilient, and mitigate climate change. The market woman, the farmer, the students, experts, everybody just have to come on board because everything we do is within the environment. And if the environment is not good for us to continue doing things, even business, our lives is at stake. So all stakeholders has to be on board. It's on this note. I had a very interactive lecture with students and 300 level Department of Natural Resources and Geoinformatics, University for Development Studies on this issue of climate change, continued discussion on climate change and greenhouse gases. Just like we are talking about climate change, there are two keywords, climate and change. For us to understand climate change and the greenhouse gases, we must take a slight, just few minutes to understand what is climate and what is change. And climate, at this, an average weather condition of a place for a long period of time, say 30 to 35 years. And in trying to define climate, we now have another keyword, weather. And weather is an atmospheric condition of a place at a given time. The given time could be in minutes, in hours, in days, or in weeks. So you can see that climate is a long term condition, while weather is a short term condition. So climates take decades. For us to define this is the climate of a place, we must take average weather condition, daily basis, weekly basis, a monthly basis, annual basis, and then summarize it for 3 decades or 30 years for us to conclude this is the climate of a place. And climate is what we are expecting. It is seasonal. Why weather? It is what we see. We can see the weather. Was the day was very sunny, and later it rained, cat and dog. So you can see the atmospheric condition changing within short time. It may be like that for hours, may be like that for days. So we can see climates take a long time, but weather is so rapid. Within short time, you will experience a change in the atmospheric condition. So, so many definitions are given to issue of climate change. But since we understand the meaning of climate, and then we understand what is change, just a shift from what has been before to a new condition or situation. And we are all witness to this situation that the type of weather we used to experience before is not the same thing that we are seeing. There are so many extreme events, flooding, extreme weather conditions like excess heat. Some places we are experiencing wildfire because of heat. So you can see that human activities and natural activity causes are bringing these greenhouse gases. That the globe is becoming hot, warming up every day. And if care is not taken, the environment may not be comfortable for us in the next few years. So many have predicted and mentioned what could happen in the next 30 years to come. So all stakeholders must be on board to say that we find ways to adapt to climate change, become resilient, and find ways of mitigating the climate and have a good climate and environment for our business. For you, if you're a businessman and you say it does not concern you, you now say if the weather condition is not good, business will not thrive well. And I suggest strongly, I'm suggesting here strongly that the issue of climate change, discussion on climate change should be incorporated in the curriculum of both primary and secondary school. At the university level, the course climate change, any course that has to do with climate change, should be made compulsory for every student. It's affecting everybody, it's affecting everybody in the society. So when we catch them young, we'll be able to achieve greater ways, strategies on adaptation or practices. So we have to bring all stakeholders on board. And based on that, my discussion with my students, they continued on the greenhouse gases. The slides attached here give deep meaning on what is climate change, what is greenhouse gases, just like we have been hearing about greenhouse gases every day. These gases, we need them. We need the carbon dioxide, we need the methane, we need the nitrous oxides. But when they are in excess, they make the environment not good for us. They trap heat from the environment in making it becoming warming every day. And that's where we are talking about global warming. We're talking about global warming. This issue has come on board, and we must put all hands on deck to say that we find better ways to adapt to this climate change, become resilient, and mitigate the climate change. So many activities are causing climate change. Human activities, especially deforestation, urbanization, emission of greenhouse gases, industries, and so on and so forth. So, when stakeholders understand the causes and understand adaptive measures, understand mitigating measures, we become more resilient to climate change. Thank you, and follow the slides and other discussions on climate change and greenhouse gases. Be blessed.